Hi guys! Oh my gosh, it feels weird to be here on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody! Happy Friday! You made it through the week, congratulations! We're gonna do it again next week, but before scarring you guys for next week's trauma, it is Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th! I hope you guys are staying safe. It's unusual, isn't it, to have two Friday the 13ths in a row? I don't think I remember the last time that's happened before. It's only during this time when I was looking. Okay, so I usually try to make sure I have a post for every weekday at least. So Sunday I'll put out my schedule most of the time, question mark. Monday is when I stream on Twitch. Tuesday, Wednesday is when I post a short. And then Thursday I stream here on YouTube. But Friday, I try to put out a post on YouTube just in like the community tab. But when I was making those scheduled posts, I noticed that it was Friday the 13th again. And I knew this because I scheduled these posts all the way from the last Friday the 13th. Hello, Shabam, welcome. How are you? Welcome. That being said, I hope you're ready to finish off work with some more work today. I wanted to play some Go. I guess you can call it playing. Is it called playing? Because I know Go is more like a work together type game, but it is easier to work together when you're with other people. All good. What about you? I'm doing pretty all right. Today's been relatively chill. I got to do a little bit of work actually beforehand, but after playing Peglin last night, I got so addicted again. I started playing again this morning. I said that I was only going to do one game, and then I lost. So me being bitter, I kept playing until I got a win. That's usually how it goes, I think. I think that's usually how it goes, at least. I got to get one win in my total of probably 4 or 5 games in, but I only got the single win. I've gotten so bad. I was looking at some of the patch notes, or not the patch notes, but looking through some of the updates from the past, like, year since I've played it, and I guess there's a decent bit that came out. I don't know. I think the next thing that I'm going to... I think the next game I'm going to do... I know that next week I want to play some Castlevania. And then on Monday, I'll probably be playing my friend's game. I need to find another one, though, because from what he told me, that was going to be a short game. So I need to fill in the time somewhere else. I haven't decided how I'm going to fill that time, or if I'm going to just play a little bit of it and then go into, like, Isaac or something else, you know, that I feel comfortable with for a Monday stream. I usually like to keep Mondays pretty... chill, you know, like, because it's a Monday, I want something that I could just relax with. But let me see. Today, what I want to work on is thumbnail making so that I can make the room for next Thursday. And then afterwards, I'm gonna probably be making I wanted to do some, what do you call it? I wanted to do some video editing, but I think that's really difficult when you're doing a Pomodoro style editing. So I probably won't be able to do that because of the music that comes into it. So instead, I'll be working on an album cover for my friend. I do illustrations. It's been a while since I've done illustration, but I do want to do some album cover editing for her. It's for the song, I don't know if you know, it's called Marathon, I think, by Poppy. So that'll probably be what's on the menu today. I won't be talking much during this stream. That's more gonna be for regular streams. This is more like just a work together stream. So instead of doing a talking stream, it will be talking, but mostly just in between on breaks. And then afterwards, it's going to probably be just straight working. So if you have things you want to work on, if you have things that are like that you've been putting off, now would probably be a great time to work on it. I did set up my Go room. It's been a long time since I've edited or done some interior designing, so it's still a little off from what I would like it to be, but it'll be good for our purposes. I tried to make like a little cafe area. There's like a little bench area, a little book nook, so hope that it's a little cozy, at least cozy enough for us today. So let me switch over to our gaming screen. I do want to get right into it since I do want to fill up the 2 hours mostly with studying. I actually have somewhere to be after the 2 hours, so I want to hop into it relatively quick. I'm so sorry for the short stream. Let me see. It is going to be a third stream, so let's switch over now. Alright, so this is the Go room. I did make it to the max players, but I am keeping it just to our room ID, just so that it's all people familiar here instead of just randoms who fill up the room. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to say if I don't reply, it's because I'm not comfortable with the message or I will not answer that question. So that is why I will not respond. But I will go ahead and delete because this kind of question, I don't think it's safe to ask for those things, which is why I didn't answer. All right. So this is the room code if you guys do want to work in. I'm going to go ahead and pin this message for anybody new who pops in. Wait. Oops. Let me go ahead and open up the room, though. Host. And create. Oops. Let me redo that because I want it to be the maximum. I've only hosted once before with a friend. So outside of that, I haven't invited people to my Go room. It does take a while. You're not working and be yapping? I plan to work. I swear. Only gotta do the work. Okay, let me just remake this room real quick. I plan to work for real, I promise. Today is gonna be a day of working. Let's see. Host. I want to do the max players here. And then the room ID will be the same. And then once it's up, you guys should be able to join if you do have the program or the game. You know, Utsuro, you might not be totally wrong, though. What if I actually am just playing more Peglin in the background? I actually debated if that was gonna be something, but I do genuinely want to work, so. This on Steam? It is on Steam. I think it's $9. Let me see. Go. But you can also just study together. You don't have to do, you don't have to have the game to study together. Let me see. It's $12. It's $12. I'll link the Steam page, though, if you are interested in it. I do think it's great if you have people you want to work together with, and it's really cute. I even just like to have it open just for the Pomodoro function itself. But if you don't have Go, you can still do Pomodoro-style learning or Pomodoro-style studying. I remember I actually used to do, during work, I would play Hollow Knight style Pomodoros because I love the Hollow Knight soundtrack. So I would have Hollow Knight in the background. 12 to work? 12 to work with your friends. I actually have the full DLC because I really enjoyed this program that much. I've been to my friends' rooms and it's really cute to see us all work together, especially because a lot of my friends are long distance friends. But like I said, if you don't have Go, you can always just hang out and that's totally fine. I will spend maybe a little bit to show you what I have here. So I do have a lot of different seats. And these are all made for, I put little nods to things that I've made. Like, this is an art piece that I made on the desk here. Or, I have some of the art pieces you guys probably haven't seen, like this manga cover that I have. Or my favorite Nikkei character. My room is an asset here. And you'll see that a lot of the phones have some kind of avatar with me. These are supposed to be alerts that I had a long time ago, but I thought they were really cute for just like having on the phone sets here. So this one is supposed to remind you to hydrate. Over here is the cafe area, and if you go to the cafe area, they have another one here. That's supposed to be like a heart. When you blow on the window, there's a little heart. And then, let me see. You guys didn't really get to see Snowy, but they do have Snowy here. So this is some of the art pieces I got for Snowy that you haven't seen yet. And with this, it's the poster that I got to slowly tease all my different models. So Rainy in the center, Stormy on the right side, Sunny on the left side, and then on top is Snowy. Snowy when? I probably actually, it's so sad. I probably won't be revealing Snowy, or at least she won't be rigged, unfortunately. And the reason why is because I would like to actually update the models myself. So instead of having Snowy rigged right when I'm gonna redo the models, I figured it would be best just to wait and rig her myself or design her myself to be rigged. God, this is probably your favorite. I feel like you would sit right here. There's like a head pat one here. And this is art that I drew of my sister, my V sister. You know how to rig? Nope, but I'ma learn. We're gonna learn today. Well, not today, but it is something I'll need to learn. Hi, welcome. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Wait, I love this avatar. Okay, and then just a little bit more. We have the comic cover here for a commission that I made. And then some art pieces here. I think this one is also an art piece here. Yeah, these are art pieces that I've made. So this is the room that I was able to create. And even like a Chimkin Fam here. It was super cute. I'm really happy I got to make this. Hopefully, if you do get Go, that you'll be able to come visit. I have small Easter eggs everywhere. If Kira was here, I would show her because the art piece that she commissioned is also here, next to my other friend who also commissioned me. I really like looking around and seeing some of the little nods to everybody. I need to draw more just so I could fill the room with more art that I've made of friends. So this is like it's like a cozy place for me at least. All right. I'm going to go ahead and play the Pomodoro style. I think I can go ahead and do, streamer mode here. There we go. Yay! So feel free to enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and get started on work. Let me see, to-do list. I need to make a thumbnail for Castlevania. Set up the waiting room. I drew myself a character to learn to rig. It is a steep learning curve. I realize it's a pretty steep learning curve. But you can do so much if you learn how to rig. Even other than just rigging a model, you can also create like live 2D illustrations, things like that. I've cut illustrations for rigging, but I've never done the rigging myself. What else? I wanted to work on the album cover illustration. I'll add that there. Those are gonna be my 3 for now. And then let's see, timer. So let's focus for 30 minutes. And then we'll take a 15-minute break. And for long breaks, we'll do... I'm still going to stick to 15 minutes. Let's do a short 5-minute break then for the regular break. All right. It's going to be whatever I'm able to do, though, because I want this to be for 2 hours. All right. Let's get started. How do I'm going to sit over here. I like how I'm doing it on thin air. Huh. Boy. I'm trying to figure out what kind of angle would be good. Is it like presets? No, it's not like presets. This one is a model that I created. Okay. Yeah, so this is a model that I customized. Yay, break time! First break. How are you guys holding up? It's not a long break. This one's just the 5 minutes, but I was able to get a lot done for the first half hour, huh? I was able to get the thumbnail in the waiting room done, but I still have... I wanted to schedule a few more community posts because I realized I'm running low. But I still have the art thing that I need to do, which I know I can't get done by the end of the 2 hours. I'm eeping. Get some eeps. Get some rest. I think the thing with Pomodoros, or at least like study together, work together type streams, I prefer them as more of a chill like hangout, where you don't necessarily need to be studying, working, stuff like that, but just vibing, hanging out. It's not too different. It's just there's going to be more focus involved with people who do want to study, myself included. So, and I need you guys to help hold me accountable for it too, so... Christ, I'm playing a horror game. Scared the hell out of me. I'm sorry! Surprise. Is it Resident Evil? Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick potty break. I'll be right back. Oh, it is Resident Evil. I've been loving watching people play the new one, Resident Evil 9, and it's not just because Leon Kennedy looks good, or rather he looks great for his age, but it is a bonus. I am really excited though. One of my friends is going to be playing, and because I am too pussy to watch myself, or rather play myself, I am going to be watching people play so that I can still have the same enjoyment. Ah! I wish I could play horror. I think for me, I'm too much of a scaredy cat. It's the same reason why I can't do roller coasters and stuff like that. It's because I am too weak-willed. I am too frail-hearted. I think for this upcoming, like after this break, I think I'm going to try to post a few more community posts. I'd love to do more throughout the week, just so that you guys have a little bit more content again, you know? And while I have the time right now, I'm going to dedicate to it. In the last, like, maybe half hour, I'm going to probably try to focus art, like straight, flat art, however much art I can do. Being Grace is terrifying. Okay, I feel like Grace's part is a lot of, like scaring, like, oh. But you know what's interesting about her parts? I heard that her voice actor, it's like her first big voice acting gig. Like, this is her first role. And that's crazy. She did really good. I really like the way she voice acted, because even though Grace as a character is like really frustrating sometimes, I think she played Grace like amazingly well. Oh my gosh. I still can't get over how different the point of view feels from Leon Kennedy's point of view to Grace's point of view. It's very different. Grace's part is definitely more horror-esque versus Leon's, which feels more like survival, I guess. Well, they're both survival, but there's a little bit of a different feeling. I feel less scared during Leon's parts. Did you hear back with your voice acting? No, not yet, not yet. I don't know. I'm not sure if I will hear back from the place. Not that I'm not confident, but it's rather like I know that I need more practice is probably the better way to put it. If I do get it, I'll be very excited though. She'd be a lot braver, more braver than I be, that's for sure. You know, you have a point there. You have a point there. I don't know how I would deal with like a zombie apocalypse. You know, I feel like zombie movies are the worst, for me at least, because also the fast ones are the scariest ones. The ones that push you to really try your hardest to survive, like the Project Zomboid is what it reminds me of. Something like that, where the zombies are relatively quick. I think I would struggle to survive. You know, just turn me into a zombie right away so I don't have to live through the suspense and horror. You guys ready? Next part, next part. Good luck. we made it to our next break. I hope I didn't scare Mad this time. I hope I didn't scare this time for Resident Evil. We have a short break now, and then I think the last stretch is gonna be for the last 30 minutes, I think. And that'll be the 2-hour Pomodoro session. Short break or snack? Yeah, grab your short break, snack break. Grab a drink. Make sure that you're relaxing and getting your hydration up. Somehow I don't feel like I need to pee this time. I have bubbler though, and I will say that I forgot that caffeine makes me sleepy, so this is a caffeinated drink. I was napping. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should have me at a lower volume. You know how loud I can talk. I was able to get a lot of work done, though, during that time. I was able to finish, let's see. I set up my schedule to be posted on Sunday. Not in my Discord, unfortunately. I don't think I can schedule posts in Discord, although that would be amazing. Otherwise, I also was able to schedule some more community posts for YouTube. I'm trying to take note of some of the holidays too to make sure I have some holiday posts there too, because I missed a lot of past holidays, including I think Valentine's Day. I missed, what was the other one? International Women's Day. Yeah, I want to make sure I catch these. Lunar New Year, I don't think I got either. Just saved and quit, so I was good. Congratulations, I feel like I need to scare someone new this next break. I don't know if we will get a next break, but if we get another break, I feel like I need to scare a different person, since the first break I scared you, and then the second break I scared Utsuro. It's someone else's turn the next time. At least you are free, though. I'm doing good, though. I feel really good about everything I've done so far, and I feel really productive. I'm actually going to I have an appointment going to see a friend after this, which is why I have to stay strictly around 7. But I feel better about leaving because I don't have to have these things waiting, I guess. The only thing that I wish I was able to get more done with is video editing, but I'm actually doing some cutting down of videos, like old VODs, to be able to post some new clips. Hopefully I'll have some from different videos, because I know a lot of the recent ones have been Hollow Knight. There will be Turnip Boy Commits tax evasion clips that are going to go up soon, if they haven't already. And then I am currently working on Omori. So once I finish all those clips, we'll have a variety there. I'm going deep in the files, by the way, too. Some of these are from when I first started this channel, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. So I'm realizing how different I talk now compared to then. Man, Baby Miri is weird. Woo, cheers. The MIUI files. It's my old files. Oh my gosh. I haven't been through my old VODs in a long time. If you don't know, when you do content, sometimes sifting through your VODs is very it's like I hear my voice all the time, but somehow it doesn't sound like my voice when I'm listening to it back. And my VODs end up being so, like... I don't realize half the stuff I say, so it feels kind of cringy hearing it from the perspective of just, like, a normal, quote-unquote, person, right? I'm listening back and I'm like, did I really say this? I'm sure I still say wild shit now, but for some reason, listening to old Miri say wild shit is a different breed. Maybe I need to go more unhinged. Maybe me back then had the right idea. Let me see. How old was my oldest video, actually, from this channel when I first got started? Oldest... It was 2 years ago. What was the first date? It was July 17th, 2023. Oh my gosh, that means it's nearly 3 years ago. It really is a long time ago. Oh my gosh. That was before I started using this Miri model too. The rainy Miri model that matches this one. Whew, all right. Last break is done. Get ready. Let's go into work. Okay. I'm actually just finishing up like one little piece of the sketch left, but guys, we made it through! See, it wasn't that bad, right? 2 hours actually went by pretty quickly. And I feel like this was a lot faster than when I work by myself, so I might do some more Go streams in the future. I know it's not super exciting as far as the stream goes, but I do like being able to spend a little bit more time together and work together and catch up in between the breaks. Maybe I could do a longer session next time. It also helps me just to be able to sit and do some art stuff, which, being honest, I haven't really done too much art stuff lately. I mean, if you've seen my Twitter, I have posted a couple of art pieces here and there, but they're more like little memes that are like insert your character here templates. So I do like doing some more Go VODs. If it can help you guys, you know, have a little bit more something throughout the week that makes you guys happy or is able to, like, you know, help you guys out, I would definitely love to make more of these. Maybe in the future I could even do pre-made videos. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I already have a couple of plans that I want to do for video content-wise. So it probably would just be live streams when I do when I do streams like this. So for now, guys, I do unfortunately have to go, but thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for getting work done with me today. Oh my gosh, I can't cross off album cover illustration because I'm not done yet, but I will be working on this, and in the future, when the album does come out, I'll go ahead and link it in the community post so that you guys can check out the album post. For now, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and let's see if we can raid out to someone. I don't often have friends who stream around this time. Let me see. Yeah, I don't really have anybody who's streaming at the moment on YouTube, at least. All right, well, I guess that's it then. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I have scheduled the schedule for Sunday, so that will show that I'm doing some Castlevania. On Monday will be... I decided to do the rest of Melatonin since there's not too much to it left after we play the little fighting game by my friend Tabby. So for now, love you guys so much. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out with me again. Have a great night. Happy Friday, everyone. Be safe. It's Friday the 13th. I'm watching you. Rah, rah, rah. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.